Hi YouTube, this is going to be my week 20 update. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible so I can upload this easy and get this to you guys soon. I just wanted to tell you a little bit that went on in my week 20. I'm right now 20 weeks and 3 days actually, so I'll be telling you about stuff that happened basically last week. So far with symptoms, I've been feeling really good. You know, picking up on energy a little bit, but still tired at times. Trying to drink more water. I've been dealing with the breakout on my forehead, of course, but it's gotten a lot better. I have been getting a little bit of round ligament pains here and there, and if you don't know what those are the little sharp pains that you get low at your belly. A little bit of cramping. I've been having some uncomfortable times sleeping at night, but it's gotten a little bit better. I'm hoping to get a new body pillow soon, hopefully, to help me sleep. As far as cravings go, I've been just eating fruits and vegetables, and that's been kind of like my craving. I've been so into peaches, but I guess peach season is basically over, and because every peach that I've had so far has been kind of mushy and disgusting. So I'm going to have to get into something else, I guess. Yeah, so that's a little bit about what's been going on with my body and everything. A great thing that happened to me was last Monday. I got the chance to meet my doula, and I don't know if I ever spoke about myself getting a doula through YouTube, but I had planned to get it from the very start. I knew I wanted to have a doula, and what she is semi like a birthing coach, but not exactly. You know, she's there to I can call throughout my pregnancy, meet with her, kind of bond with her and stuff like that, and, you know, ask her any type of questions that I have about my pregnancy. And, you know, she's more there for moral support, emotional support, whatever. So she's really great, and I love her. Me and my husband both met her. And, you know, she's just not here for me. She's here for him as well. She will be here. What will happen is, you know, if I start having contractions, she can come to my house and help me through these labor pains. If, pregnancy is so unknown. I don't know what will happen. I could be headed straight to the hospital, so she could meet me there even. But whatever happens, she would be there with me until the baby is born. And then after the baby is born, she would help me with breastfeeding. And, yeah, I just think it's an amazing thing to have somebody, you know, side by side with you through this, especially first time moms. You know, so I'm very excited, and she's, like I said, she's wonderful. Yeah, and for the amount that I'm paying, I think that it's really great. It's not expensive at all. I know that some people's insurance do cover, you know, having birthing coaches and whatnot, but mine doesn't. But nonetheless, I'll be spending way much more money on even probably the crib than what I'll be spending on a doula. So she's very inexpensive. And what I will do is I will put the link to the, you know, birthing doula place. So it kind of gives you an idea. They have like an introduction and kind of tells what doulas do and stuff like that. And you can search in your area for a doula if that's what you're interested in. So I met her on Monday, and that was great. Then last Wednesday, I was messing around, doing some stuff I probably shouldn't have been doing, trying to clean up the garbage that spilled in my driveway. Went into the garage and stepped on a nail, which was very painful. At first it wasn't painful, and then as, you know, the next day, my foot was sore. But that night that I stepped on in the morning, but that night I went to Med Express, or, you know, there's plenty of different places you could go to, emergency room, but I just went to a Med Express, you know, and asked my OB before I even went there if it was safe to have a tetanus shot, and she said it was fine. And I also spoke to my doula, which she came in handy, and I spoke to her and asked her what her opinion was on it, and she said I should go. So I went and got a tetanus shot. So all that's taken care of. My foot is feeling much better, but it was very scary at the time because, you know, it's like, well, I hope my foot doesn't get infected and this doesn't bother the baby. I hope the baby's okay, you know. So I was worried about that, but everything's fine. My foot has healed a lot, and I can walk on it now. Before, like, by the second and third day, I was feeling like I really couldn't even put pressure on my foot, but my foot feels great. My arm was really sore from the tetanus shot, but that went away as well. Today's Monday, and that happened last Wednesday. So it took a couple days for everything to kind of heal up and for me to feel a little bit better. But I'm glad that I'm done with that. Yeah, and my mom came to visit me for the weekend, which was great. And I'm always glad when she gets a chance to come and visit me. And I had a nice weekend. And so that's really basically about it. We bought a couple more baby outfits, but oh my gosh, every time I think about it, I know that there's so much to get. So what I'm going to do is below I'm going to put a list of all the things that I have to get. And if anybody can give me any more ideas, so far I have like so much, you're going to be like, wow. But if anybody can give me ideas on, what other things that I should add to my list, basically the list will be broke up into two parts. So there are going to be things that I'm going to get and then things that I will add to my registry for other people to get for my baby shower, which I'm thinking will probably end up being in November. But yeah, so I'm going to put that below because I know people are probably like, wow, she's gotten so many things already. She's probably done. No way, Jose. There's so much for this baby that needs to be done and to be gotten before January. And the months are flying by because I'm already halfway through my pregnancy. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty to get, and I know from my baby cousin, I got a chance to see her this weekend, which she is adorable. She is so cute. She's about 4 weeks, and my aunt is constantly having to change her, so clothes come in handy. She throws up on herself, or, she, there's some explosive diarrhea moments too as a parent. So you're changing your kids sometimes, maybe twice a day, could be even 3 times a day. Once you get them washed up at the end of the day and put them into their like little gowns or their footy type pajamas or whatever. So there's a lot that goes into that, and then plus all the other little things that you have to get for the nursery and the things you have to have for the baby. There's plenty. So I'm going to put the list down below so anybody can take a look at it and, give me advice and just say, oh, hey, this is good, or, you're on the right track. But I'm going to end there because I don't want to make this too long. But I wanted to give you guys an update. We are so excited to meet our baby girl. And oh, before I go, I wanted to tell you that I've been feeling so much more movement, and I feel her move more so at night than I do anytime, because during the day I'm moving around. And, sometimes I don't notice. But if I'm really still, sometimes I can really feel her move. I've felt like a really strong kick the other day, which was crazy. It was so amazing. But my husband felt her move from the inside for the first time, and oh my goodness, bless his heart, he's so sweet. I've never seen anybody so happy before, so I'm glad that he's happy, and I love him so much too. But anyways, I'm going to end this by showing you guys my 20-week belly, but 20 weeks and 3 days, basically. So, yeah, here is my 20-week belly. Here she is from the front. Here she is from the side. From the front again. The other side. And I feel like she's gotten bigger a little bit. Maybe just a little bit, I'm not sure. This is her. And the other side. You can see that. My belly's getting rounder. I'm just glad that she's growing and that she's healthy, and everything looked great at my ultrasounds that I had. And yeah, we can't wait to meet her. We are so excited. But alright, YouTube, I will be updating you soon with I guess a week 21 update, and hopefully that one can be a little bit longer. But alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.